Hey y'all, welcome to Steph's Design Space. My name is Stephanie and today we are going to work on, they can be called hidden paper clips, but they're not really hidden. They're decorative. They are covered decorative paper clips with dangles. So I know it's a whole mouthful. I've done two because I was playing around to see what I liked. This one I love. Look at that. So I'm going to do some more like this because I really like that, and that can hang off of the bottom of the journal. So yes. Okay, so we are going to do that. And I'm also thinking I can do one like this, right? And have it hang off the side. So maybe we'll try one of those and see. And this is a small one. Somebody had given me these numbers and I thought, you know what, that's fun. Because here's the thing, I don't want to put a bunch of big charms on the bottom of these because it will make it very bulky in the thing. We already add enough bulk as it is. But anyway, without further ado, let's just get started. I'm going to put my little sample page over here. Now, I've already folded and glued these. Okay, I don't know how many we're going to get done today. I've already done those, but I will show you. So this is a jumbo paper clip. This paper clip measures 4, so it's 4 by 1. So it is 1 inch across and 4 inches tall. This is your regular normal paper clip. It just happens to be in blue because I have a problem of buying everything I see. I have a plethora of paper clips. So I wanted to kind of match some colors to start using those items up. So that's what we're doing. All right, so the first thing we do for the big jumbo paper clips, I cut 3.5 by 3.5. It is a little bit too big, but I rather have too much than not enough. So for the large jumbo, it is 3.5 by 3.5. Okay, so it's a square. And for the regular paper clip, it is 1.5 by 1.5. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the small part and put it over up against the edge like this. Okay. Now I want to have, you know what, this particular one, let's do this one where the dangle is on the outside, which means it's going to need to be completely on the top. So I'm going to leave the top open and close the bottom. So we're going to wrap this around. Just trying to maneuver it a hair. There we go. So we're going to wrap that around. And then I am going to so wrap it around, but a little bit more. You know what? Get out. I'm gonna go, and I'll show you the measurements. All right, I'm gonna fold it right there. So that fold is at a little over 1.5, like 1 3/4. No, 1 1/4. Okay, now I'm gonna put this back on here. The little side, the little part is on the outside. The big part is on the inside. And I am going to fold this in because when I glue it, it's going to glue like that. I just want to make sure that that is straight. Because this I'm going to use to slide this way and have a dangle off. And it is absolutely not straight. All right, hold on. I messed myself up by doing it, by trying to be different. Okay. Okay, I am gonna do this way. All right, so easy peasy. Now, that one I got. This one, we're gonna do the same thing, except I want the bottom and the top open because I like to have a little tab topper, right? A little yarn, a little lace like this. So that's at the top, and then we'll have something on the bottom. Okay, and then I'm gonna fold this in. And that is going to be just like that. Okay. This is the top. I like to have a little bit more at the top than at the bottom because yarn, lace, whatever, fabric, whatever you want to go through there needs a little more space than a little jump ring and a dangle thing, right? So that is all we're going to do. I'm going to glue this down and then we're going to tuck that under because you know what? No. Why am I complicating my life? Anybody know? Just cut it, Stephanie. Just cut it. Okay. And then fold it a hair just so it's down. There we go. That is what I'm talking about. Yes. Okay. You know, we try to do things a certain way, and our brain sometimes just gets clogged up with that. All right, now it took me 200 years just to fold these. I do use my glue gun, so we're gonna glue these closed, and then we can decorate. Decorating's the fun part, and that's why I did a lot of these beforehand. I just want to show you how to do it on each of the paper clips. So I trimmed off probably 1/2 inch, so it could probably be a 3.5 by 3. Again, I would rather have too much than not enough. So there is that. And we're going to squish, 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 squish. And there we have it. Okay, so I'm going to remember that I'm decorating this sideways. And then this one, same thing. Squish, squish, squish. Easy peasy. All right, we have those. Okay. I want to decorate these first because I have ideas. So I want this one. We are going to find some, oh, I have the perfect thing right here on top. I'm going to put a little bit of tulle through here because it's blue and it's so pretty. Yeah, through the top. And we're just going to tie it. That's funny, as I didn't even plan that. It just, I was like, oh, let me see if I can find some lace or whatever. And this was just sitting right on top of my little scrap box. Now, it's a little wee thing, so I don't want too much. But I think that is perfect. I probably should tie it again because I want it to meet, right? I want it to be like that. I don't want it to be separate. I don't want it to look like pigtails. I want it to look like a big ponytail. So, what are we going to do about that? I will show you. Oh, back over to Glenda, and I just dropped Glenda's charger. Did y'all hear that? Okay, we are going to put a spot and squish. And there we go. Now it looks exactly like I want it to look. And Glinda is gonna go over here since I dropped her charger. Okay, so the next thing I have is, so there's brown in here, and a friend gave me these. They're like, I don't know what to do with them. It's like, I don't know what to do with them either, but I did come up with a solution. So this already has a jump ring attached to it. So I want to use this to pick up that brown. Now notice I didn't want a bunch of dangles. One I feel like is okay, right? So I feel like that is good. And then I also have these pearl flatbacks. And I thought that this would be perfect. Hang on, I want to put my tool back over there. To glue onto here. Now I have come up with a trick. So this is a diamond art pin with the wax. So this is the wax and this is a diamond art pin. You just scoop up a bit of wax and you do that and it picks up your flat back. And then we are gonna put I need to hold this down, a dot of glue, and then pick up the flat back and hold this down and put that on. You know, flat backs are so hard to pick up, especially the teeny tiny ones. And so I had to come up with a solution, and that was my solution, was a diamond art pin. Now we have that. You really come back. I lost it. It flew. Okay. So if you have a lot of flat backs, but it's a pain in the butt because picking them up is, well, a pain in the butt, diamond art pin thingy. I don't know what they're really called, but it is the wax pin that I don't do diamond art. My granddaughters do, and that's what kind of reminded me about it. I do not. So, I asked Rachel one day, I was like, hey, can I borrow that? And I want to see if something works. And it worked. And so that is what we did. Okay, now I do want to decorate this with something small. What, pray tell? And I have not finished all of my organizing yet. Of all of my, whatchamacallits, die cuts. But I do have some. I think a little butterfly would be good. Okay, this one is gonna go right there. Okay, see, perfect, easy peasy. I just need to trim it a hair. I'm okay that the antenna fall off or get cut off or whatever. I'm not too stressed about that. Is this my blue one? No. There's my blue one. Just ink it up on the sides with a little blue. Just covers up the little white, gives it that little pop on the edges. Like that little white. Right there. Okay. Now I don't want to use the glue gun for that. And there we have it. Oh my gosh, that is so gorgeous. Okay, so this is just gonna go just like that. How beautiful. Like this can go, and then you can have a tuck spot, right? So if you have this at the top of your journal and then you can tuck something right underneath it, and it's so gorgeous. All right, next I want to do this one because I want to hang stuff off of the edge. Now, because it's going to be going sideways, so it's going to be going this way. So what I can decorate horizontally and then have something hanging. Now we're going to assume, do I have another cheat sheet over here? Yes. Okay. We're going to assume that we are going to put this at the top edge. And I'm doing this because this helps with my measurement, right? Okay, so I have that. And I have all of this floss. What is this called? This is, it's embroidery floss, but this is so old. This is like from We Are Memory Keepers, and it was a machine of some sort. I don't remember. I got rid of the machine, but I kept all the floss. Okay, do we want to do blue? Or do we want to do brown? What say ye? See, this is where lives come in handy. I'm going to do blue. I'm going to do the light blue. I think that's going to be pretty. So that's what we're going to do. Okay. There we go. Now, I do things, I want to say, the hard way. Because I would have pre-measured, but I feel like it wouldn't have been the same because it's hanging different, right? All right, so I'm just running it through. And, I want it to hang off the bottom. So we're going to cut it about there. I can always cut off more, but I can't add more. You know what I mean? Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is tie a knot in one end. So we're going to do that. And I'm going to do 3 because I never know what beads I'm going to put on and how big the little hole is. So we're going to do 3 knots right on top of each other. Okay, so that's good. Now, I guess I should pull out my beads. Duh! Let me make sure y'all can see what I'm doing. People like it zoomed in, but I feel like I'm zoomed in a little too much. Nope, that's... Okay, maybe that'd be okay. Hopefully that will work for y'all. Okay, I have a lot of my blue and pearl beads here. And it's going to hang off the side, so I'm going to pick those up too. They're flowers. And I don't know that I want to open this right now, so let's just work with what we have. I guess I should put this back. So a lot of this I did for the denim journal box. So the subscription box that was denim, pearl, and lace. And I had a bunch of these. Those, however, are not. Okay. I like these, but I don't know. Maybe, no, I think that's just too much. Okay. Oh, maybe. I don't know. No. All right, we're going to start with this. I do want, and I don't want a bunch. Like, I don't want a whole long strand. I just want a few things. So I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do. All right, now I'm going to get my, God, I don't remember the technical name for these. it's like a bead threader, right? It's a beading needle, a beading threader, something like that. But this is what I use when I have like thin, if it's anything other than like wire, right? So I'm gonna put the embroidery floss. See, it has a hole. Can y'all see that? So that's hollow on the inside. It makes it very flexible. So I'm gonna put that through it. I just separated it with my tweezers. Okay, now let's do one of these. See, it just goes all the way down. One of these. You know what? I think it needs. Okay. Where's? Oh, please don't fall. All right, let me get these. Whew, I'm gonna have to organize my beads again. I did get some stuff to organize it with. I wonder if I should go live and just chat and organize. Who would like to watch that? Who would like to watch me go live and just to organize stuff? And we can just chat and y'all can organize stuff too. Should we have like an organized play date? Let me know what you think in the comments if that's something that you would be interested in. And we can just chat and organize our stuff. Okay, I like that. So we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna get 2 of these out, and then I can put this to the side. I just need 1 of those. Yeah, I'm not doing a bunch of beads or anything like that. Okay, now, because this is for the other side. Now what we're gonna do is scooch those over. I am going to run this through. Oh, I forgot a step. I like to tie a knot at the top just to keep it from going everywhere, and it stays where it belongs and it's not going all over the place. That is definitely a preference. So if you just like to know that your beads are going all cattywampus, and that is okay. Sometimes it's fun to have like free flowing. Is that? Nope, I need 1 more. That was quite silly. All right. Ah, man, sometimes. Beep, beep. I'm on the struggle bus. Okay, there we go. I just need this to be as far down. There we go. Is that gonna work? No, because it didn't attach. I mean, it didn't knot on top of. It is so difficult sometimes to get knots to knot on top of each other. But we do try. Come on. Good gravy. Y'all, about to pull out some strong curse words. It's because it's so long, but I can't cut it because this is where we need the whole length. Please be on. There we go. Okay, that's good. All right, now we are gonna go over and I'm gonna pull this down a hair. Now it's gonna be, it doesn't have to I don't necessarily want it to hang on the bottom. So let's bring it up a bit, right? Okay, so right there. I'm good with that. Now I'm gonna knot this. Now notice I'm keeping the little needle thing here because in theory it is helpful. And I'm gonna obviously do 2. Okay, so we have that, and that's just gonna hang here. And then we need 2, yes. So I have to do, well, not really backwards, but like that. Put one of these. I'm trying to find the hole. So I just think these will be very fun. A use of paper clips, because paper clips will hold stuff in, hold stuff together, but these are decorative and they have dangles, and you know, it has everything that we just love. All right, now I am going to take that out. And we're gonna knot it right about here. And I know usually I fast forward through this, but y'all, that is a lot of editing. And I'm being 100% honest. I just don't want to spend that kind of time editing the video. Y'all are more than welcome to use the little slider and fast forward it until you get to the point where you want to watch. And I get that. Some people like to watch the whole process. Some people need to watch the whole process. Others don't. There are all levels, and that is okay. But my time is also valuable, and editing is just a time sucker. Like, I fast forwarded through a lot of stuff in yesterday's video, and it took me forever because I have to find the spots, and then I have to, you know, do all the things. Which I know that's a me problem, not a you problem, but all right. So now I have that one done, and then I want to tie the top. And this is going to be quite interesting. Come on, all of you. Okay, you come out, you slide down. Okay, so we got one. Let's do another. And notice how I'm pulling the loop with the tweezers, because it helps it be closer to the end. It's kind of like when you put your finger on tying a bow. Okay, so now those aren't going to go anywhere, and there we have this, right? Isn't that gorgeous? So I'm just going to trim the little danglies. And there we have that. So now all I need to do is figure out how I want to decorate that. Now I believe I do have a sentiment, yes, that I want to do. So I can do several. I can do that one, and then we can decorate it up with, you know, something. I can do, which one is this? I just stamped on cardstock. I can do antique, I like journal. Or I can do breathe. Not that one. How How about we do breathe? Let's see. Let me just put it on here. Obviously, we will ink it up. And then we will, I like that one, so, okay, put those back in there. So let me ink it up. I'm gonna do brown, not blue. Kind of pull in the vintage look of the brown in the background. You know, decorating for me takes the longest because I don't know what I'm going to do until I do it. The only reason I knew I wanted one of these is because I saw when I was digging through for something else. I was like, oh, that would be good. Okay, so I want to do that. Now, I do have these flat backs. Let me make a big mess. Let me see. Well, obviously not pink. That one I feel like is too big. That is a no. See, I like that. Oh, that would go good, like if I put one right there and then one right there. It would look like it was being held on with brads, but it gives it enough deco. So now the key is, oh my gosh, I found another one. That is a miracle. I believe in miracles. Sorry. Oh, for all of those who said, oh, be yourself, just be yourself. You know what? Here's going to be an extra one just in case I lose one. Because, you know, that is a for real statement. Okay, done. Now that's where this is going to come in handy. And I'm going to use this glue because it's good for metal or, you know, plastic, what have you. Let me get it to the end though, because we know how that goes. I need to refill the bottle. Come on. It wants to come out slowly. I think I need to wash the tip. It gets gunky right on the walls of the tip. But I just need a spot, right? Okay, so that is gonna work. Okay. Oh, I guess I should glue this down. I'd be wondering why in the world that was moving. This is art glitter glue for the paper. All right. Pick that up. Now for the dot. Come on, I believe in you. Well, it doesn't believe in itself apparently. This is why I don't like wet glues. Okay, we have a dot. All right, now to flip this over. Come on, flip. Oh, good gravy. How hard is it to be right side? Goodness. I don't know that that is exactly the same color. This one is. It probably is, but okay. And down. Look at that. I love it. Oh my gosh, that was such a good idea. So it looks like two brads are holding it on, but they're little flat bags. I want to say this one needs to go up there. Okay, that's good. Yay! Okay, it has been a forever video. So, I mean, it hasn't really been that long. How long has it been? About 36 minutes or so. But I am trying to keep these, you know, shorter and doable. So I'm not going to decorate these. But you have all the information on how to decorate them. And you could even put one big bead right here and then have that dangle. I just thought about that. That would be cool. I think I might do that next time, is to tie a bead right in the middle. And then have these two, so you would have like something in the middle. That would be very cool. Anyway, I love these, so let's get all of them. Okay, I am going to move you. Okay. So move you that way. And then this one can go, well, it's going to go right here and then dangle. So you can put it anywhere you want and have the dangles, however. But I love these so much. So let me know in the comments if you're going to try these, if you're going to start decorating paper clips like this. And again, these are perfect for tucks. Let's just say this is a journal card, right? I can just tuck it right under, like that, under any of those. So very, very, very amazing. I think they're gorgeous, and it incorporates all the things that we love in our junk journals. So let me know what you think in the comments. Can y'all see the little dangles? Maybe. Alright, let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell, and until next time, y'all have a blessed day. Bye.